doing cold start,
I drove a lot.
driving a short distance to where it never fully warmed up, being shut off, sitting all day, and then another cold start, and then driving a short distance and being shut off again, combined with some of the characteristics of E85, really destroyed her motor. Now, sometimes I get in a situation where I think I know everything, but obviously I don't because of this. So knowing all about E85, we took all the normal precautions. We ran a synthetic top oil additive to prevent corrosion and things like that on the cylinder walls and parts of the engine, and to keep the top end lubricated. We ran a good quality synthetic oil, and knowing that we're doing a lot of short hop driving, we changed it at what we thought was an adequate amount about every 2,000 miles before loading on. And even myself, I think I know a little bit about engines. I learned a bunch of stuff about this engine. Now you've probably seen in our videos before how someone's ruined their engine running gasoline by starting it up, moving it around the shop every day, but then only letting it run for a minute or so at a time and totally destroying their engine.
That's exactly why when we just fired up Lee's Mustang that's been sitting here for a while, we just let it, like my cars, like I hate just starting them and just moving them and shutting it. It's like, if I'm gonna start them, or I'll just push it. Just because I don't want to do that to it. Just, I'm sure he's getting there. But just, the exact thing he's talking about, he's just saying from experience, damaging an engine in those kind of short trip kind of scenario.
And after,
but you also have to realize too, obviously we'll keep going with this video, but your biggest wear on your engine is like your dry starts. We call it a dry start because there's no oil in any. I mean, there's oil in the engine, but there's no oil to anything. So you start it, the oil pump has to pick it up, move stuff around the engine before it's actually getting lubricated. It actually has pressure. You're getting that film strength and everything, to protect it. So that's why, like on Rowdy, we put the AccuSump in Rowdy. So we turn the ignition on and then turn the AccuSump on, and it has 3 quarts of oil. It actually pressurizes that whole system. The oil pressure is up before we even ever hit crank. So now that's cold oil, but it's still, at least it's oil to all those vital components. So you don't wind up with that excess wear. So that's a big thing with exotic cars and classic cars that people just don't drive much. I'll just fire it up and move it. And, park it, or, you're getting, more wear than someone that starts their car and commutes, to work every day in it. So